Taking over the central role in Juliet Bravo after John Darblay's departure was an enormous challenge. Yet Anna Carteret stepped role of Inspector Kate Longton with remarkable confidence from her very first appearance. She brought an entirely different energy to the series. While Jean Darblay felt like a quiet pioneer, steadily breaking down barriers, Kate Longton displayed the sharpness and authority of a woman who already understood the full extent of her own strength. Now, get ready to be amazed again and again by stories of resilience that may completely change the way you see the world. These powerful journeys are sure to touch your heart and leave you with invaluable lessons about self-worth and self-acceptance. If you also believe that every person is a unique masterpiece, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss our next inspiring journey. Miyuki Sugiyama, born as Li Mingyang in 1994 in Jilin, China, is a professional basketball player with an impressive height of 1.96 meters and a truly unique career journey. From an early age, she displayed natural athletic talent and proudly represented China's U-17 national team at the 2010 World Championship. However, a major turning point came when she received an invitation to join the Shanson Cosmetics basketball club in Japan. Determined to pursue greater opportunities, the young athlete courageously left her hometown to train and compete in a completely new environment. There, she was taken in by a senior team executive and officially became a Japanese citizen in 2012, adopting the new name Miyuki Sugiyama. This bold transition sparked significant legal debates between basketball federations regarding international transfer rules for athletes under 18. Despite facing complex administrative challenges and intense public scrutiny in the early stages, Miyuki Sugiyama maintained a strong mindset, worked hard to adapt culturally, and stayed committed to her chosen path. Her journey is not only a story of athletic ambition, but also a powerful example of courage, breaking through geographical and societal boundaries to freely shape her future and fully pursue her personal dreams. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts to help spread this powerful spirit to more people. Have you ever believed that unique differences can become the key that opens the door to the highest peaks of global success? This is the remarkable journey of Tsunaina, a model and musical artist with an otherworldly, captivating beauty, born in Nepal, with Tibetan heritage, and raised in South London, UK. Tsunaina possesses an exceptionally distinctive facial structure. Her deep, expressive eyes, elegant forehead, wide nose bridge, and naturally placed beauty marks come together to create a striking appearance often described by fashion enthusiasts as a living work of art, almost like a mythological figure brought to life. Once modest about not fitting traditional beauty standards, a life-changing moment came when Tsunaina was unexpectedly discovered on the street. Without needing to meet conventional runway height requirements, her uniqueness quickly set her apart. She soon appeared frequently in prestigious fashion magazines such as Vogue and Elle, and became the face of major campaigns for luxury fashion houses, including Christian Dior. She confidently made her presence known at London Fashion Week, walking with elegance and self-assurance, and quickly became a muse for renowned makeup artist Pat McGrath, as well as several leading luxury brands. Beyond the runway spotlight, Sunaina continues to showcase her diverse artistic talent by stepping into the world of music. She creates healing melodies that blend elements of her cultural roots with a modern, contemporary style. Her journey has become an inspiring statement of self-acceptance and confidence, showing that true beauty is never confined by any standards and shines brightest when we fully embrace and love our own uniqueness. At the peak of her rising career, Crystal Marshall was suddenly confronted with the harsh verdict of cancer, forcing her to step away from the spotlight and enter a brutal fight for survival. The darkness of illness seemed ready to consume every dream she had, transforming a promising artist into a solitary fighter in a hospital room, enduring waves of chemotherapy that slowly drained her strength. This was not only a battle against malignant cells, but also a brutal test of willpower, raising the question of whether artistic passion could be strong enough to revive a body slowly being worn down by fate. Enduring unbearable pain, Crystal defied the odds and achieved a remarkable triumph over death itself, eventually returning to the screen with a renewed mindset, stronger, bolder, and more radiant than ever. Her comeback was not just the return of an actress, but a powerful symbol of unbreakable resilience and unwavering faith in the value of life. Crystal Marshall's story serves as a powerful reminder that adversity is often just a stepping stone to greater achievements, inspiring anyone who feels lost to believe that as long as the heart still beats and passion still burns, we can completely rewrite our destiny. The cold X-ray images revealed a harsh curve, which doctors described as a fate butterfly would have to carry for life, with severe spinal curvature. Every step once felt like a tiring negotiation with pain, and even breathing seemed constrained by her misaligned frame. Yet instead of collapsing under the weight of adversity, she chose to face her condition directly, seeing it not as a lifelong sentence, but as a demanding test of her inner strength and resilience. The sound of iron clashing in the gym became the most powerful anthem in Butterfly's dramatic journey of rebirth. She did not turn to weights to build a flawless body by conventional standards, but rather as tools to reshape a will that had once been shaken. Every attempt to complete a difficult movement was a statement that, even if the body's structure could never be perfectly straight, her spirit must always stand tall like an arrow shooting forward, transforming sweat and tears into healing for every insecurity. Stepping beyond the limits of a gym, Butterfly now appears as a fitness trainer, redefining the very concept of perfection. She doesn't just teach her clients how to lift weights, she teaches them how to elevate their lives from the ruins of doubt and insecurity. Looking at Butterfly, people no longer see someone with scoliosis. They see a symbol of extraordinary resilience, a powerful reminder that when you refuse to surrender to fate, pain gives way to the most incredible transformations. Elena Kravchenko is a beautiful woman from Ukraine, known worldwide as the real-life Rapunzel, thanks to her flowing golden hair that reaches nearly 2 meters in length, longer than her own height. Her journey with this extraordinary hair began when she was just 5 years old, after her mother instilled in her a deep belief that a woman's true beauty and grace lie in long, natural hair. From that young age, she has never cut her hair, turning it into an inseparable part of her identity and a symbol of remarkable patience lasting over 3 decades. Maintaining such enormous hair is far from easy and requires extremely meticulous and time-consuming care. Elena usually washes her hair only once a week to avoid damaging its texture, always lets it dry naturally without using a hairdryer, and spends several hours each day carefully brushing and grooming it. Not only is she a social media phenomenon with hundreds of thousands of followers across online platforms, but Elena is also a businesswoman and a resourceful mother who skillfully balances her busy life with maintaining her unique personal image. She usually ties her hair up neatly to make daily life more convenient, and only lets her famous, magnificent hair flow freely during artistic photo shoots. Elena Kravchenko's life story is a powerful source of inspiration about self-love, appreciating natural beauty, and the strength of staying true to traditional values in today's fast-paced modern world. What do you think about Elena Kravchenko's dedication to growing and maintaining her long hair for years to celebrate natural beauty? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Teresa Sweetpeach is a symbol of self-confidence on social media, who has bravely shared her journey of living with lymphedema. This is a chronic condition that causes fluid to accumulate in the tissues, leading to significant swelling in the limbs. Rather than allowing the illness to become a barrier separating her from the world, Teresa chose to face it directly, transforming her physical condition into a powerful message of self-love and resilience. By openly sharing her treatment journey and daily body care routine, she has built a supportive community where people in similar situations can find comfort and motivation to step out of the shadows of insecurity. The key lesson from Teresa Sweetpeach's story is the courage to live authentically as oneself. Her journey reminds us of the importance of respecting differences and showing empathy toward the challenges others are facing. Through her radiant smile, Teresa affirms that a positive mindset is the most powerful medicine for overcoming any adversity. Elizabeth Anderson Sierra, an extraordinary mother from Oregon, USA, has created a deeply moving real-life story defined by compassion and quiet sacrifice. Her life took a unique turn when she was diagnosed with hyperlactation syndrome, a rare medical condition that causes her body to produce breast milk at a level many times higher than average. Instead of seeing it as a burden or an inconvenience in her personal life, Elizabeth Anderson Sierra transformed this unique physiological condition into a meaningful mission to bring hope to others. Every day, she spends around 8 to 10 hours, roughly a full working day, carefully pumping, packaging, sterilizing, and preserving each precious bag of milk. Despite the physical exhaustion and the significant sacrifice of her personal rest time, her deep love for children has given her the strength to remain committed to this effort for many years. Not only does Elizabeth Anderson Sierra provide abundant nutrition for her own children, but she also chose to donate all of her excess milk to medical milk banks and families in need. Her extraordinary generosity earned her a place in the Guinness World Records as the individual who has donated the largest amount of breast milk in history, with thousands of liters contributed. The invaluable nourishment from her body has become a lifeline, helping to feed and protect the health of thousands of premature and low-weight infants, while also supporting mothers who are unable to produce sufficient milk for their babies. The unwavering journey of dedication by Elizabeth Anderson Sierra not only breaks every boundary of generosity, but also stands as a powerful testament to the extraordinary strength of maternal love. She has delivered a profound message to the world sometimes. The unique differences within our bodies are the greatest gifts nature gives us, allowing us to create life-changing miracles for countless vulnerable infants. Do you believe that the most devastating physical hardships can become the perfect launch pad for someone to redefine the strict standards of the global fashion industry? This is the powerful and inspiring journey of Mama Cax, an American Haitian model and human rights activist, from the age of 14. Her life was marked by a severe medical condition involving abnormal development of her bones and lungs. Early medical predictions were extremely bleak, but through her extraordinary will to live, she pushed beyond the limits of survival. To preserve her life, she bravely underwent complex medical interventions that permanently changed her body structure, requiring her to use a prosthetic mobility aid. What could have ended her dreams instead became her symbol of strength, rather than hiding her difference. Mama Cax chose to decorate her prosthetic leg with bold and artistic designs, confidently walking the runways of the world's most prestigious fashion shows. She became a groundbreaking figure who challenged traditional beauty standards, offering a deeper perspective on diversity and self-acceptance. Through her influence, she continuously advocated for inclusion and empowered individuals with unique physical conditions. Although her earthly journey ended in 2019, Mama Cax's legacy remains a powerful anthem of resilience, proving that human will can break every barrier and create a truly unique life story. Tatiana McFadden is one of the greatest athletes in the world, with a deeply inspiring journey of overcoming adversity. Born in Russia in 1989 with spina bifida, a condition that left her unable to move her lower body. Tatiana spent her early childhood in a Russian orphanage under extremely difficult conditions. Without a wheelchair, she was forced to move using only her hands, an act of survival that unintentionally built extraordinary upper body strength. Her life changed dramatically at the age of 6 when she was adopted by an American woman named Deborah McFadden and brought to the United States. In her new home, her adoptive family encouraged her to try various sports, including swimming, gymnastics, basketball, and skiing, to improve her health and help her integrate into society. However, it was wheelchair racing that ultimately revealed her true passion and natural talent. Through relentless training and an unbreakable will, Tatiana quickly rose to international prominence, winning dozens of Paralympic medals and claiming numerous titles in some of the world's most prestigious marathons, including Boston, Chicago, New York, and London. Her life story is not only a testament to exceptional athletic ability, but also a powerful narrative about love, resilience, and the ability to transform physical limitations into motivation to reach the highest levels of success. Tammy Jung became a media phenomenon that attracted significant international attention in the early 2000s due to her decision to change both her life direction and physical appearance. Once a teenage girl in Los Angeles who enjoyed active sports, she unexpectedly shifted paths to pursue a career as a plus-size model on online platforms, instead of maintaining a conventional lifestyle. Tammy began an extremely bold body transformation journey by deliberately adopting and strictly following a high-calorie eating regimen every day. Her core goal was to reach a weight far above the average standard in order to become a prominent figure within a community of people who admired larger body aesthetics. Despite widespread public criticism and professional warnings about long-term health risks, Tammy remained fully committed to her personal goal. She consistently documented her physical transformation, attracting a large following and successfully building a dedicated supporter community, which also generated significant financial income. Tammy Jung's story went beyond being a simple online phenomenon, sparking deep media discussions about the diversity of beauty standards, bodily autonomy, and the complex effects of internet culture. Although her pursuit of this path faced significant public criticism, her determination to go against traditional beauty norms remains a clear example of a strong desire for self-expression and an effort to define her own identity independently in the multidimensional digital age. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to join more discussions on controversial and emotional stories like this. From the flames of a harsh ordeal, a courageous flower named Terry Calversberg rose powerfully to shine in everyday life. Born in the United Kingdom, this young girl is a living testament to an indomitable will that cannot be subdued by fate. Her tragedy struck when she was only 22 months old in an accidental fire, leaving severe injuries across much of her body and raising serious concerns among medical experts about her chances of survival. However, with extraordinary and rare resilience, the little child fought through the most difficult challenges and held firmly onto life. After undergoing dozens of complex reconstructive surgeries and facing countless medical challenges throughout her childhood, Terry not only overcame physical barriers, but also developed a remarkably bright and optimistic spirit. With the devoted care of her father and the love of her community, she proudly attended school, integrated with her peers, and made every effort to live life to the fullest, beyond overcoming her personal adversity. Terry has also transformed her story into motivation to contribute positively to society. She actively participates in community campaigns, tirelessly raising funds to support medical organizations and spreading compassion to those in need. The smile that always appears on her face is the strongest message of resilience, selflessness, and a deep love for life, rising above a stormy beginning. Terry Calvsbaert has written a beautiful anthem of hope, deeply inspiring millions around the world with her determination to overcome adversity and the extraordinary power of the human spirit. The canvas of life is sometimes painted with scars that can never be erased. But it is the way we proudly embrace our new appearance that truly creates a masterpiece of inspiration named Veronica Plabani. The bright age of 15 for the young Italian girl was suddenly interrupted by a severe health crisis caused by a bacterial infection, leaving permanent damage to her body and significant changes to her hands and feet. Instead of surrendering to adversity or hiding the marks left by illness, she chose to face life with pride and turned her own body into an enduring symbol of powerful vitality and resilience. Sports were not just a method of recovery. They quickly became a way of life, helping her break through every limit once thought impossible to overcome. Her unprecedented athletic journey spans 3 different disciplines across multiple Paralympic Games. Beginning with high-speed skiing runs in Sochi 2014, continuing with powerful canoeing strokes in Rio 2016, and reaching its peak with a prestigious bronze medal in the extremely demanding triathlon event at Tokyo 2020. This extraordinary adaptability and remarkable endurance prove that human willpower can completely reshape all physical boundaries. Not only an elite athlete, she also became a radiant beacon in the body positivity and acceptance movement, confidently appearing in prestigious magazines and on fashion runways, carrying a message that breaks all conventional standards of beauty. Each scar on her skin is seen by her as an honorable medal, marking a survival battle she courageously overcame. Veronica's story powerfully affirms that true beauty does not lie in flawless perfection, but shines brightest in the way we rise with resilience, fully embrace who we are, and proudly continue writing the most radiant chapters of our lives, no matter the circumstances. Born and raised in Nigeria, Shalom Nchom's life took a cruel turn when a horrific boiling oil accident at the age of 9 claimed her hair and left permanent scars across her face. For a long period of her childhood, Shalom lived in the dark shadows of stigma and malicious mockery from those around her, leading her to seek out makeup as a survival mask to conceal both her physical and emotional agony. Every thick layer of foundation back then was not just a way to evade the world's curious stares, but a barrier separating her from her true self, turning cosmetics into a fortress of defense that was as sturdy as it was lonely and fearful. However, a monumental turning point arrived when Shalom decided to shed every layer of that mask on her YouTube channel, courageously revealing her scarred face to millions of viewers worldwide. This explosive act was not only a liberation for herself, but also transformed Shalom Black into a powerful icon of inspiration, teaching us that a person's true worth lies not in smooth skin, but in the grit to face adversity head-on. Now, with millions of followers, she doesn't just teach beauty techniques, she broadcasts a message of self-esteem, asserting that scars are the most radiant chapters in the memoir of a woman's proud and defiant rebirth, proving she will never surrender to fate. Alana Tillman was born with congenital arthrogryposis, which left her hands powerless from her very first breath. But fate could not imprison the artistic spirit of this young woman from California, instead of giving up. Alana learned to turn her feet and mouth into magical hands, from the scribbles of her childhood. She persevered and trained to become a professional painter, with each artwork serving as a symphony of color and freedom. In a room flooded with light, Alana skillfully controls her brush with her mouth, carefully detailing each element until flowers or natural landscapes come to life. She paints not just to make a living, but to assert her vibrant presence in the world. Each of Alana's artworks is a declaration disability exists only in the body, while creativity is limitless. She has transformed physical limitations into a unique artistic style, full of vitality and optimism. Alana also inspires others through her own art projects, encouraging people to find joy in their differences. She appears in public with a radiant smile, breaking down all barriers of pity. Alana's story reminds us that when one door closes, the human spirit will find a way to open another window facing the sun. She doesn't just paint, she is redefining beauty and perseverance through her art. Jordan Walker is a young girl from Missouri, USA, who faced a mysterious medical condition and showed remarkable resilience in the face of adversity. Before 2017, Jordan was a healthy 15-year-old teenager, full of ambition and deeply passionate about archery, photography, and journalism. However, after a family trip, she suddenly developed an unexplained illness that caused severe swelling throughout her body, resulting in the complete loss of her sense of smell and taste. Despite the devoted efforts of medical specialists and a series of extensive tests, doctors were still unable to find a clear explanation for her condition. Just when it seemed the worst had passed, the illness returned more aggressively at the end of 2018, placing severe pressure on her optic nerves and permanently taking away her sight. Losing her vision at such a vibrant stage of youth was an overwhelming shock. However, instead of breaking down under this cruel twist of fate, Jordan moved many people deeply with her incredible optimism and astonishing resilience. She bravely stated that illness would never be able to stop her future or extinguish her dreams. With unbreakable determination, Jordan continued to rise, learning to adapt to a new life in darkness and becoming a shining symbol of inner strength, inspiring countless people who are struggling with severe hardships in their own lives. What do you think about Jordan's strong will to overcome darkness and continue pursuing her dreams? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories like this. Not everyone has the courage to turn the harsh marks of fate into a work that celebrates the strength of life. But Ariana Farrow, a young woman from Wilmington, Massachusetts, has proudly chosen that path. Born with the extremely rare Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome, a congenital disorder that directly affects the development of blood vessels, soft tissues, and bones. Her life has always been marked by significant physical challenges. This demanding condition caused one side of Ariana's body to become enlarged, leading to numerous complex surgeries, persistent pain, and requiring her to rely on a wheelchair for most of her daily life. However, instead of hiding her struggles behind closed doors or sinking into insecurity, Ariana chose to step into the light and face the world with a completely different mindset. By openly sharing the most vulnerable and honest aspects of her body, from the intricate web of scars to the moments she battles intense pain on social media platforms, she has shattered traditional beauty standards. Each of her posts is not merely a diary of living with illness, but a powerful declaration of self-love and unconditional acceptance of one's authentic appearance. Breaking free from society's harsh expectations of a perfect body, Ariana has risen as a radiant beacon of inspiration, helping countless people living with rare conditions find confidence and courage. Her extraordinary journey is a powerful reminder that true beauty is never confined to physical wholeness, but shines brightest when a person bravely embraces and loves their own imperfections. The rhythm of music and the art of dance have never stopped echoing in the heart of Adrienne Hazlitt, a professional dancer from the United States. Even when fate placed her before an extremely difficult challenge, Adrienne's life was once filled with glorious days under the spotlight, where she passionately performed graceful and expressive dance movements for audiences who admired her talent. However, an unexpected tragedy struck during a major sporting event in Boston in the spring of 2013, leaving her with the loss of her left leg below the knee. For a dancer, the legs are not only a source of life, but also the essential bridge connecting the soul to art. And such a profound loss seemed like a cruel end to every burning dream. During her days in the hospital, facing immense physical and emotional challenges, Adrienne made a powerful promise to herself she would not be defeated by adversity and would dance again, with unwavering determination. She began an incredibly demanding journey of recovery. With the incredible support of modern medical technology and a specially designed prosthetic leg created for dancing, Adrienne steadily trained from her very first tentative steps to the most complex spins and movements. In less than a year after that life-changing moment, she achieved what many thought impossible, returning to the stage and shining once again with deeply emotional performances that moved millions of people around the world. But she did not stop at reclaiming her passion for dance. Adrienne set herself an even greater challenge to complete the very marathon course connected to the event where her life changed, as a tribute to resilience and life itself. Her training journey was extremely demanding, and in 2019 she even faced a serious accident during preparation that temporarily interrupted her progress and posed another major setback. Still, the flame of hope and determination within her never faded. Overcoming every obstacle, she courageously completed the marathon, proving the limitless strength of human spirit. Today, Adrienne Hazlitt is not only a resilient artist, but also a motivational speaker and dedicated social advocate. She travels widely to share her story, support others in similar situations, and spread a powerful message: no adversity can extinguish the determination of a steadfast heart. The journey of the 20 remarkable women we have just explored is one of the clearest examples of the incredible power of courage and self-confidence. Each of them, despite facing some of life's most difficult challenges, has found a way to shine and embrace her own unique beauty. We hope their stories have inspired you to love yourself more deeply, rise above judgment and prejudice, and live the brightest and most fulfilling life possible. Share your thoughts in the comments and tell us which woman impressed you the most. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can continue joining us for more meaningful videos in the future. Do you believe that women with unique physical traits can become symbols of extraordinary strength and resilience? Today, we'll explore the stories of 20 women, each with a body unlike any other, yet possessing an unwavering spirit that commands worldwide admiration. Some have shattered all limits and even made it into the Guinness World Records, proving that true beauty comes from inner strength and determination. These stories will undoubtedly make you reconsider the hidden power within every individual. If you're inspired and impressed, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next videos. Comment below and share your thoughts. Which of these women do you admire the most? Let's explore the truly extraordinary strength of these remarkable individuals together. Born in 1983 in Sierra Vista, Arizona, Jessica Cox entered the world without arms due to a rare birth defect. While many saw limitations, Jessica saw possibility. She learned to do everything with her feet, from typing and driving a regular car to putting in contact lenses. At age 14, she stopped using prosthetic arms, embracing her true self. Jessica earned her first Taekwondo black belt at 14 and later became the first armless black belt in the American Taekwondo Association, advancing to 4th degree. She graduated from the University of Arizona with a psychology degree. Her dream to fly seemed impossible, but Jessica faced her fears. On October 10, 2008, she became the world's first licensed armless pilot, skillfully flying an coupe using only her feet. This achievement earned her a Guinness World Record. As a motivational speaker who has reached audiences in over 26 countries, appeared on major American TV shows, and whose YouTube videos have millions of views, Jessica inspires with her message. Disability does not mean inability. She teaches us to turn "why me" into "why not me?" The greatest barriers are often in our minds. With determination, adaptability, and a no-excuses mindset, we can soar beyond any obstacle. Jessica Cox proved that mindset is everything. No excuses, only possibilities. Amy Mullins was born in 1976 in Allentown, Pennsylvania, with fibular hemimelia, a rare condition that left her without fibula bones in both legs. At just 1 year old, doctors amputated her legs below the knees, believing she would never walk and would likely rely on a wheelchair for life. Defying all odds, Amy learned to walk on prosthetic legs by age 2. Growing up, she swam, biked, skied, and played soccer and softball right alongside her friends. Her unbreakable spirit earned her a full academic scholarship to Georgetown University, where she became the first double amputee to compete in NCAA Division I track and field against able-bodied athletes. At the 1996 Atlanta Paralympic Games, Amy set world records in the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints and long jump, racing on revolutionary carbon fiber cheetah legs. Her path then exploded into the spotlight. In 1999, fashion legend Alexander McQueen personally chose her to open his iconic runway show, wearing hand-carved wooden prosthetic legs that looked like sculptural boots. Overnight, Amy became an international supermodel, gracing magazine covers and redefining beauty. She also built a Hollywood acting career and appeared on Oprah, while her TED Talk The opportunity of adversity has inspired millions worldwide. Amy's life teaches a powerful lesson she shares in her own words. Adversity is not a barrier, it is an opportunity for innovation, self-reinvention, and limitless human potential. We are not defined by our limitations, but by the courage to embrace our differences and create our own version of beauty and strength. With resilience and imagination, every challenge can become the spark that helps us soar. Born without legs on October 1, 1987, Jennifer Bricker was abandoned at the hospital by her biological Romanian immigrant parents due to her condition. She was lovingly adopted by George and Sharon Bricker in Hardinville, Illinois, who raised her with 3 brothers and one powerful rule: never say the word can't. Full of energy, Jen climbed trees, played sports, and fell passionately in love with gymnastics. Her biggest idol was Olympic gold medalist Dominique Moceanu from the 1996 Magnificent Seven team. Defying every limit, Jen competed in power tumbling against able-bodied athletes. She became the first athlete without legs to win an Illinois state championship and placed 4th at the AAU Junior Olympics. She went on to become a world-class acrobat and aerialist, performing on Britney Spears' Circus World Tour, headlining shows in Las Vegas, Dubai, Tokyo's Budokan, and more than 20 countries. She was inducted into the World Acrobatic Society's Gallery of Legends Hall of Fame. At age 16, Jen discovered through adoption papers that her lifelong idol, Dominique Moceanu, was actually her biological older sister. Their emotional reunion in 2008 healed old wounds and created a beautiful family bond. Katie Sullivan was born in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a bilateral above-knee amputee, missing the lower halves of both legs from birth. Doctors and the world assumed her future would be limited, but her parents raised her with the simple belief that she could try anything. Growing up, she explored gymnastics and swimming before discovering her true passion: acting. She earned a BFA in acting from Webster University's Conservatory and moved to Los Angeles to chase her Hollywood dreams, landing roles on shows like Nip/Tuck, My Name is Earl, and later Dexter: New Blood. At age 25, a prosthetist handed her a pair of running blades. Katie had never run before in her life. Within years, she became a 4-time U.S. champion in the 100-meter sprint and one of the first bilateral above-knee amputees to compete in ambulatory track at the Paralympic Games. In London 2012, she set a new American record of 17.33 seconds and finished 6th in the world. Then came her historic breakthrough on stage. Katie originated the role of Ani in the Pulitzer Prize-winning play Cost of Living. In 2022, she made history as the first female amputee to star on Broadway, and in 2023 became the first amputee ever nominated for a Tony Award. She is also a successful producer and writer, co-founding Sullivan Productions, and proving that Hollywood success belongs to those who refuse to be defined by limits. Katie's life delivers a clear lesson she lives every day. You don't know what you're capable of until you're given the chance, and sometimes you have to create that chance yourself. Disability is not a barrier. It's a unique perspective that can open unexpected doors. With courage, curiosity, and relentless persistence, every challenge becomes an invitation to rewrite the rules and show the world what's truly possible. Born in 1981 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Amy Brooks entered the world with an extremely rare condition called congenital tetraphocamelia, completely without arms or legs. Her biological parents abandoned her at the hospital, even requesting the staff place her in a room and not feed her. Yet God had a different plan. Lovingly adopted by Richard and Janet Brooks, Amy grew up in a faith-filled Christian home. From childhood, she refused to accept limits. She learned to live fully on her own terms, cooking meals, driving an adapted car, writing, taking photographs, painting, and even designing and sewing her own handbags, all with creativity and determination. Today, Amy is a gifted artist, author of the inspiring autobiography Unseen Arms, and a powerful Christian motivational speaker. Her Barcroft TV documentary went viral, reaching millions worldwide and showing how she handles daily life with joy and independence. With unshakable faith, Amy's message is clear. God doesn't make mistakes. She teaches that our greatest barriers are never physical. They exist only in the mind and heart. When we trust in God's unseen arms and choose perseverance over pity, every obstacle becomes an opportunity to rise and inspire others. Amy Brooks proves that no challenge is too great when faith leads the way. True independence is possible. Purpose is possible. Everything is possible. Abby and Brittany Hensel were born on March 7, 1990, in Minnesota, as dicephalic parapagus conjoined twins, two heads joined to one shared body. Each has her own brain, heart, spine, and completely distinct personality, yet they share organs and limbs from the neck down. Doctors gave their parents, Patty and Mike, little hope, but the family's strong Christian faith and unwavering support helped the twins not only survive, but thrive. Raised on a farm with younger siblings, Morgan and Cody, Abby and Brittany learned early to move as one. Abby controls the right side, Brittany the left. They attended regular school, swam, played softball, rode bikes, and even earned driver's licenses by coordinating every action together. In 2012, they graduated from Bethel University with education degrees and starred in their own TLC reality series, Abby and Brittany, which followed their college years, European travels, and dreams of teaching. Since 2013, they have taught 5th grade together at Sunnyside Elementary in New Brighton, Minnesota, one powerful teaching team with 2 teaching licenses. In 2021, Abby married Josh Bowling, a nurse and Army veteran, and the family now lives together while continuing their independent, joyful life. Their famous story, One Body, Two Souls, inspires the world about family and faith. Abby and Brittany embody the lesson they live daily. With deep family love, strong faith, and perfect cooperation, even the most extraordinary challenges become the foundation for a full, purposeful life. They prove that true strength is found in unity, acceptance, and the courage to embrace who you are. Hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next meaningful stories. Born on March 13, 1989, in Austin, Texas, Lizzie Velasquez entered the world with an extremely rare genetic condition called Marfanoid progeroid lipodystrophy syndrome. The disorder prevents her body from storing fat, leaving her weighing just 58 to 64 pounds her entire life. Blind in her right eye with limited vision in her left, she also faces challenges with her heart, bones, and overall health. Doctors once warned her parents she might never walk, talk, or live independently. From kindergarten, Lizzie faced relentless bullying because of her tiny, aged appearance. The cruelty reached its peak in high school when a hateful YouTube video titled "The World's Ugliest Woman" went viral, drawing millions of views and vicious comments telling her to end her life. Instead of giving up, Lizzie found strength in her deep Roman Catholic faith. She transformed her pain into purpose and became a powerful anti-bullying advocate. Her TEDx talk has been viewed by millions. She has authored books, including the inspiring Dare to Be Kind, and she starred in the acclaimed documentary A Brave Heart, the Lizzie Velasquez story. Lizzie's life lesson is clear. No one else gets to define you. Only you do. With faith as your foundation, courage in your heart, and kindness as your weapon, you can turn the deepest hurt into the greatest purpose. Bullying ends when we choose empathy, and every challenge becomes an opportunity to rise and inspire others. Tracy Schmidt, known around the world as Unstoppable Tracy, was born in Toronto, Canada, as a four-way amputee, without fully developed arms or legs. Doctors told her parents to consider adoption, convinced her future would be filled with insurmountable limits. But her parents chose love and raised her with the belief that she could achieve anything she set her mind to. At kindergarten age, the school principal refused to enroll her, saying the classroom couldn't support a child with such severe disabilities. Tracy's mother fought back. Not only did Tracy get accepted, she became the first student in her class to tie her own shoelaces, a moment that would later go viral in her unforgettable Speaker Slam talk. That unstoppable spirit led her to break barriers most people only dream about. She became the first four-way amputee to climb the Himalayan mountains in Nepal, captained 100 10-foot-tall ships in World Cup sailing regattas against able-bodied crews, earned a bronze medal in downhill paraskiing, and explored the ocean as a certified scuba diver. Today, Tracy is a best-selling author of Unstoppable You, an international motivational speaker who has shared stages with icons like Jane Fonda and Dr. Phil, and an inductee into the Canadian Disability Hall of Fame. Her heartfelt YouTube and Speaker Slam videos have inspired over 100 million views. Tracy's life delivers her signature lesson. When you live a life of no excuses, you get to live a life of no limits. Every challenge is an invitation to innovate, to include others, and to prove that true strength comes not from what you have, but from the courage to keep moving forward. Born in Slidell, Louisiana, Angel Jufria entered the world as a congenital amputee, missing her left forearm and hand. At just 6 weeks old, she was fitted with a passive prosthesis. By 5 months, she became one of the youngest people ever to wear a myoelectric bionic hand. Growing up, she embraced the technology and proudly calls herself a bionic actress and cyborg. Angel always dreamed of performing. After earning her master's degree in psychology, she pursued acting in the booming Hollywood South. She has appeared in major productions including The Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1, The Accountant alongside Ben Affleck, Chicago Med, FBI Most Wanted, Snowpiercer, and more. But Angel's true passion lies beyond the camera. She has become a leading advocate for authentic disability representation and inclusion in Hollywood. She consults on scripts, pushes directors to cast actors with disabilities in multi-dimensional roles, and refuses to hide her advanced bionic arm. Instead of letting her limb difference limit her, she uses it as a powerful platform to demand real change. As a model for Tommy Hilfiger Adaptive and a public speaker, Angel teaches that true inclusion means seeing people with disabilities living full, complex lives on screen, just as they do in everyday life. Representation matters because when young viewers see someone who looks like them succeeding, they believe they can too. Angel Jufria's life proves that visibility is power. Your difference isn't something to hide. It's your greatest strength. When we embrace who we are and demand authentic stories, we build a more inclusive world for everyone. Kanya Sesar was born in September 1992 in Pak Chong, Thailand, with a rare congenital condition. She entered the world without legs. Abandoned as a tiny infant and found crying on the side of the road wrapped in a blanket, she was cared for briefly by Buddhist monks before being adopted at age 5 by a loving American family in Portland, Oregon. Growing up with 2 older brothers, Kanya never saw her difference as a limitation. At just 9 years old, she picked up a neighbor's skateboard and taught herself to ride and pull off tricks using only her hands and powerful core. What started as backyard fun became a lifelong passion. She turned pro skateboarder, shredding parks across the country. In 2024, she even set a Guinness World Record for the longest handstand on a skateboard, 19.65 seconds. Kanya didn't stop at skating. She became an elite surfer riding Pacific waves, a para-athlete competing in multiple sports, a runway model walking New York Fashion Week, and a Hollywood actress appearing in shows like Fear the Walking Dead and Hawaii 5-0. Her motto, "No legs, no limits," exploded globally through the viral Born Different video that has inspired tens of millions. Kanya's life carries her own powerful lesson. Your circumstances do not define you. With courage, self-belief, and relentless determination, every challenge becomes your greatest strength. Limitations exist only in the mind. True freedom comes when you choose to live without excuses and without limits. Born in Haiti with proximal femoral focal deficiency, PFFD, a rare congenital condition that left her right femur underdeveloped, Marcia L. underwent amputation of her lower right leg shortly after birth, becoming an above-knee amputee. At 9 months old, her family moved to Orlando, Florida for medical care and later settled in Miami. Growing up Haitian American, she faced deep insecurities and bullying, hiding her prosthetic leg for years and refusing to wear shorts until age 23. Everything changed at 16 when she attended an amputee camp. For the first time, Marcia saw others like her thriving and decided to stop hiding. She embraced her body, her prosthetic, and her bionic identity. At 17, she released her hit single, Hallelujah, launching a music career filled with songs of hope like Unlimited, My Life, and the empowering I Am Beautiful. As a bionic model, she has walked runways for Cup She Swim Week, modeled Skims Adaptive, Oddities, Fabletics, and graced Vogue, Essence, Playboy as the first disabled playmate, and more. Her life lesson is simple yet profound. Your body is not a limitation. It is your unique power. When you stop hiding and start owning every part of who you are, you inspire the world to do the same. True beauty comes from courage, confidence, and the choice to shine exactly as you are. With resilience and self-acceptance, every flaw becomes your greatest strength. Carol Stryken, the actor famous for his role as the butler Lurch in The Addams Family, stands at 2 meters 13 and has remarkably unique facial features. Few people know that this distinctive appearance is the result of acromegaly, a condition caused by a pituitary tumor that leads the body to produce excessive growth hormone. Rather than viewing this as a curse, Carol faced it with a calm attitude, turning the traits that others might see as odd into an artistic advantage. In his medical journey, Carl underwent treatments to control the growth of the tumor, preventing dangerous, life-threatening complications. These interventions were not aimed at making him beautiful by conventional standards, but to protect his health and life. Thanks to medical advancements, he has been able to maintain a stable life and continue contributing to the arts, proving that a unique body can still create a brilliant career if embraced and leveraged. Carol Struyken's story is a testament to the value of individuality. There's no need to alter one's face to fit the mainstream. It is precisely the differences that have given his roles a captivating allure. From this, we learn that while medicine helps sustain life, it is confidence that truly makes us shine. In your opinion, should we change to fit in, or should we embrace our uniqueness? Leave a comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. Tessa Evans is a classic case of aquagenic urticaria, one of the most severe medical paradoxes where the immune system treats water, the essential component of life, as an enemy. The essence of this anomaly lies in a profound misalignment of skin receptors, which misidentify ions or compounds in water as allergens, triggering a violent release of histamine that causes intense burning and rashes. For patients like Tessa, every natural physiological activity, such as sweating, crying, or even drinking water, becomes a direct assault on the body's defense system. This serves as an invaluable documentary record, helping scientists study the extreme sensitization mechanisms of mast cells and search for ways to recalibrate the harmony between the human body and its most fundamental environment. The journey of Dominic Gundrum is one of the most staggering medical miracles in the United States, as the boy was born with an encephalocele right in the middle of his forehead and a rare Tessier facial cleft. With a portion of his brain exposed outside the skull, Dominic's existence was once considered a major question mark, until specialists at Boston Children's Hospital performed a comprehensive reconstructive surgery to return the brain tissue to its proper place. More than just a valuable piece of medical literature, the boy's miraculous recovery is a powerful testament to the strength of modern medicine, transforming a seemingly incurable birth defect into a new life full of hope and brilliance. Elif Kocaman, the woman who once held the Guinness World Record as the shortest woman in the world at just 72.6 centimeters, is a symbol of optimism in Turkey. Born with a rare syndrome that causes her body to stop growing, Elif has faced challenges with mobility and joint pain throughout her life. However, she has never let her modest height stop her from dreaming of a normal and joyful life surrounded by family and friends. Medically, Elif has undergone numerous tests and treatments to manage bone and spine issues, the consequences of her congenital dwarfism syndrome. These interventions are not aimed at changing her appearance or increasing her height, but focus on alleviating pain and helping her carry out daily activities. Each visit to the hospital is a challenge, but Elif always faces it with resilience, seeing it as a necessary step to continue enjoying the beautiful things in life. Although Elif passed away in 2021, her image, as a small woman with an indomitable spirit, lives on in the hearts of the public. She used her life to prove that a person's worth is not measured by height, but by kindness and inner strength. Elif's story reminds us to cherish our health and the wholeness of our bodies, while conveying the message that medicine is a supportive tool but it is the warm heart and the desire to live that drive us to overcome all barriers. Chanel Tapper is not only a record holder, but also a striking example of the astonishing anatomical variations found in humans. With a tongue measuring up to 9.7 centimeters, 3.8 inches, in length, about twice the average size of an adult's, she challenges conventional expectations of oral structure and mechanics. This remarkable feature is believed to result from an exceptional development of skeletal muscle and connective tissue, allowing extraordinary flexibility without compromising normal physiological function. Anatomical experts suggest that this unusual trait may be linked to the extreme elasticity of the ligaments that support the underside of the tongue. Chanel's journey from a young woman in Houston to becoming a name recognized in world records is a story about embracing natural differences with pride. Rather than seeing her unusually long tongue as a limitation, she transformed it into a symbol of individuality, challenging common ideas about what beauty should look like. Through Chanel's story, we gain a clearer glimpse into the biological code of the human body, where random variations can create remarkable traits within ordinary people. She has also used the attention from media to share a positive message about accepting and appreciating the unique features we are born with. Sarah was born completely without arms, a rare condition that forced her body to undergo an extraordinary functional reorganization from the earliest stages of life. Rather than accepting limited mobility, her central nervous system gradually remapped control, allowing her feet to become the primary tools for interacting with the world around her. This adaptation went far beyond simple habit. It led to real biological changes, as the muscle groups and ligaments in her hips, knees, and ankles developed flexibility comparable to the shoulders and wrists of most people. Sarah's journey has become a valuable case study of adaptive paradoxes, where a congenital absence of structure can activate hidden potential within the musculoskeletal system. Her ability to care for her children and manage daily life using only her feet challenges traditional ideas about the anatomical limits of the lower limbs. Her persistence is not only a symbol of resilience, but also offers new perspectives for developing physical therapy approaches based on functional limb substitution. The explosion of uncontrolled tissue growth transformed Katie Renfro's life into one of Florida's most challenging medical mysteries. Even in the womb, a rare genetic mutation silently rewrote her cranial structure, causing her face to gradually enlarge and deform in a manner that no doctor could have predicted. Megalencephaly is not just a dry scientific term. It is a harsh reality where every brain cell grows beyond normal limits, creating a gigantic and haunting form that nonetheless harbors an astonishingly resilient life force. But do not let appearances deceive you, for behind that enlarged shell lies a brilliant soul and the iron will of her mother, Angie Renfro. She turned this agonizing journey into a profound lesson on human dignity, forcing society to look past physical defects to cherish a human value that cannot be measured by the size of a brain. Do you dare to face and empathize with these thorny miracles? Don't stay silent. Leave your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe today to join us in decoding the planet's most extraordinary spirits of resilience. From a harmless bump on her forehead in 2001, Li Hongfan's life took a dark turn when a rare bone cancer transformed her face into a labyrinth of 7 massive tumors that swallowed every feature. In rural Shaanxi, China, she was shunned by society and branded with the cruel nickname Monster, a grim sentence for a poor mother who could not afford the $80,000 required for the major surgery to reclaim her identity. This is not only a chilling medical record of the devastation caused by disease, but also a stark warning about societal indifference toward those abandoned by fate, yet still carrying a burning soul within. Amidst the depths of stigma, Li Hongfan found the light of her life in her husband, Guo Yingping, a kindred spirit who dared to love a woman the whole world had turned its back on. Their marriage is a powerful testament to the strength of compassion, where inner beauty and understanding completely triumphed over haunting physical defects. This journey not only honors unconditional love, but also affirms the immutable value of motherhood, reminding us that true happiness always blossoms from souls that cherish real inner worth, rather than just looking at the outer shell. Imagine being able to see your own heels right in front of you. Maxwell Day possesses a superpower that leaves anyone who witnesses it in utter shock: the ability to completely rotate his feet backward to a record-breaking angle of 157 degrees. This incredible bending of biological limits transforms his legs into a bizarre phenomenon, challenging every conventional rule of human joint structure. Yang Jianbin, a man from China, entered world medical history by carrying a massive neurofibroma weighing up to 110 kilograms, a grotesque growth that originated from a tiny birthmark-sized blemish. This tumor is not only a staggering record in terms of size, but also a testament to extreme biological mutation, transforming his legs into a massive mountain of flesh that defies all conventional anatomical laws. This is a stunning documentary story about the fragile boundary between a simple birthmark and one of the heaviest medical catastrophes ever recorded by humanity. Have you ever seen a director without complete arms who possesses a razor-sharp cinematic vision? Nico von Glasso, the German cinematic maverick, transformed his own physical impairments caused by the thalidomide disaster into a satirical and gritty masterpiece through his documentary, Nobody's Perfect. Instead of tragic laments, he exposes the raw truth of phocomelia bodies, forcing the audience to confront the definition of perfection with a gaze full of both shock and admiration. This is not only a vivid medical record, but also a direct slap to pity, opening an artistic space where those once considered flawed shine more brilliantly and powerfully than anyone else. Giovanna Yumbo Ruiz was born in the Amazon rainforest region of Peru, with a massive pigmented birthmark covering her entire back and part of her body. The local people referred to her as the Bear Girl, and the birthmark was not only an aesthetic barrier, but also posed a significant risk of skin cancer. For a poor family in a remote area, access to modern medical care was a distant dream, making Giovanna's life full of challenges. A miracle came when a charitable organization brought Giovanna to Spain for a series of complex surgeries. The doctors used a method called skin expansion, where water-filled bags were placed under healthy skin to allow it to grow, and then the excess skin was used to graft onto the dark birthmark area after it was removed. This process took several years with dozens of surgeries, requiring Giovanna to endure extraordinary levels of pain. Gradually, the dark patches faded away, replaced by smooth skin. Now, Giovanna confidently wears backless dresses and blends in with her friends. The surgery not only removed the disease, but also restored her a normal childhood, proving that all beauty deserves to be protected by medicine and compassion. Do you believe that kindness can completely change a destiny? Share your feelings in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like, share, and leave a subscribe to support us. Akshaj Khandelwal, a young warrior from India, has become a staggering medical phenomenon as he faces Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome, a rare congenital vascular malformation. More than just a simple overgrowth of bone and tissue, the tangled vascular tumors coiling beneath his darkened skin have transformed his right leg into a bizarre biological structure that defies all conventional anatomical laws. This serves as a vivid medical record of the power of genetic mutation, forcing us to reconsider the boundary between normalcy and extreme variation, while admiring the resilience of a child carrying the heavy burden of nature with every step. Imagine an existence that defies every biological rule, where a girl born without arms or legs possesses an energy capable of shaking the entire world. Joanne O'Riordan is not only one of the extremely rare survivors of tetra amelia syndrome, but she is also a captivating living wonder of infinite human adaptability. Instead of surrendering to a grim fate, she transformed her impairment into a unique power, leaving anyone in awe and wondering, how can a soul with no physical foothold stand so firm and shine so brightly? Rising far above physical barriers, Joanne became a warrior for justice as she stood before the United Nations to demand rights for the global disability community. By intelligently combining modern technological breakthroughs with steadfast family bonds, she engineered a perfectly independent life, shattering every prejudice regarding weakness. Her journey is not only a precious document of resilience, but also a fierce manifesto on the power of will, proving that the only true limits lie within our thoughts, not our physical forms. In the world of dry numbers and logic, Ben Munkaba might feel out of place. But when he sits behind a drum kit, he becomes a master of mesmerizing rhythm. Despite facing barriers in conventional logical thinking, Ben possesses an extraordinary musical sensitivity where every beat is not calculated by the mind, but guided by pure instinct. As a professional jazz drummer, he proves that talent does not always follow the beaten path of intellect. Instead, it explodes from a deep connection between the soul and the most primal melodies, leaving anyone who listens in awe of the power of intuition. Aditya Romeo Dev, the Indian man who stands at just 84 centimeters, became a global sensation with the title of the world's smallest bodybuilder. Unlike many individuals with dwarfism who seek risky limb-lengthening surgery, Romeo chose to embrace his unique body. He spends hours in the gym, building strong, toned muscles, turning his congenital condition into a symbol of strength and masculinity. For Romeo, aesthetic beauty is not about height, but about balance and the willpower to conquer heavy weights. However, behind that optimism lies a silent medical battle. Doctors discovered that Romeo had a brain aneurysm, a time bomb that could take his life at any moment. He had to undergo intensive treatments and medical interventions to manage this condition. Despite knowing he had a serious illness, Romeo refused surgery to change his appearance and focused on maintaining his health and passion. He wanted the world to remember him as a true athlete, not just a successful surgery case. Romeo's passing in 2012 at the age of 23 left an immeasurable sense of sorrow, but his legacy is priceless. Romeo proved that true aesthetics come from hard training and self-respect. His story reminds us that we should not waste time trying to fix what nature has given us, but instead use that time to sharpen our strengths. Romeo lived a short but brilliant life, stronger than any giant. Leonid Stadnik, the Ukrainian man once recognized as the tallest person in the world at over 2.5 meters, had his enormous stature due to a pituitary tumor from his teenage years. Unlike many who turned to cosmetic surgery to adjust size or appearance, Leonid remained cautious about surgery. He viewed his height as a burden of fate, not a record to flaunt, and spent most of his life living quietly in a small village, away from the spotlight. Medically, Leonid received many offers for free surgery from top specialists to remove the tumor and control the uncontrolled growth. However, after several consultations, he chose to decline the invasive procedures due to concerns about the risks that could alter his nature or cause unnecessary complications. He accepted living with his large hands and oversized feet, using medicine as a tool to monitor his health rather than attempting to fix his fate. Leonid Stadnik passed away in 2014, leaving behind the story of a giant with a gentle and humble soul. He proved that not everyone seeks perfection through cosmetic surgery. Sometimes, the greatest courage is in accepting oneself and living fully in that form. Leonid lived a quiet life full of dignity, reminding us that true beauty lies in serenity in the face of fate's storms. Tilly Lockey, who transformed the pain of losing her hands to a severe bout of meningitis into a physical revolution. No longer just a patient with a mere impairment, she cast off prejudice to become a pioneer in testing powerful, high-tech bionic hands. This unique physical difference has turned Tilly into a living icon, blurring the lines between human and machine, and opening a new era where mutations are no longer barriers, but the beginning of humanity's extraordinary evolution. Tilly's appearance has driven massive leaps in 3D printing and myoelectric control technology, allowing soulless machines to respond precisely to the brain's intent. Her journey is not only a valuable medical record, but also a fierce source of inspiration for the human of the future, where technology doesn't just compensate, but elevates human status to a whole new level. Tilly Lockey has decisively proven that when will blends with cutting-edge technology, physical impairments become mesmerizing technological works of art and a testament to our infinite power of adaptation. Challenging all visual limits, Shaylee is not only a patient of the rare Cruzon syndrome, but she is also the embodiment of a silent struggle for survival against her own skeletal structure. When the skull sutures close prematurely, they create tremendous intracranial pressure, forcing the eyes to protrude significantly and completely deforming the face in an extremely rare medical scenario. Shaylee's case in 2016 was not only a visually shocking record, but also a powerful indictment of medical inequality in South Asia, turning an individual's misfortune into a global wave of awakening regarding the right to early intervention for impoverished children facing the harshest mutations of fate. As we conclude our journey exploring the lives of these extraordinary individuals, remember that true beauty and strength are not defined by appearance, but by the resilience and determination we carry within. If today's journey has touched you, don't forget, hit like right now, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next story. Comment below with a word that describes your feelings right now. Inspired, strong, unyielding, whatever resonates with you. Share this video with someone who needs a reminder that nothing is impossible. Thank you for watching. You are stronger than you think. See you. Do you believe there are women in this world with appearances so extraordinary that even science struggles to fully explain them? From incredibly rare natural features and astonishing physical traits to stories that have left millions of people speechless, every woman in today's video is living proof that true beauty comes from being completely unique. Some of these remarkable individuals are so unforgettable that seeing them just once is enough to stay in your mind forever. In this video, you'll discover 15 of the rarest women in the world and the surprising journeys behind their extraordinary appearances. If you enjoy strange yet inspiring stories like these, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next fascinating upload. And now, get ready to be amazed, because what you're about to see may go far beyond your imagination. Driven by a deep passion for beauty and a strong desire for personal expression, Vienna Wurstel has built an extraordinary life journey centered around bold and unique aesthetic choices. Instead of following traditional standards, she chose to pursue an appearance that is strikingly different and completely unconventional. Through the use of modern cosmetic enhancement procedures, Vienna created a highly distinctive look that reflects her strong and fearless personality. For her, changing her appearance is not simply about physical transformation, but also a way to assert ownership over her body and express an artistic identity without limits. Vienna's presence on social media platforms quickly attracted international attention, turning her into an influential figure in the world of unconventional beauty. Despite mixed opinions and public scrutiny, she continues to maintain a remarkably confident and optimistic attitude. She frequently shares her appearance transformation journey publicly, from her earliest decisions to the way she adapts to life after each change. This has sparked lively discussions across social media about the boundaries between personal freedom, beauty standards, and the way society views differences. For many people, Vienna Wurstel represents confidence and the right to live according to one's own desires, while others question the growing influence of modern beauty trends in today's world. Ji Yeon-woo's remarkable transformation journey is an inspiring story about breaking stereotypes in order to pursue her true passion. Starting out as a petite young woman who often struggled with emotional instability, Yeon-woo turned to bodybuilding as a way to improve her health and regain confidence. At first, she simply wanted to strengthen her physically weak body, but the discipline and dedication required in training eventually sparked a deep passion for muscular development and extraordinary physical strength within her. With a delicate and harmonious face contrasting sharply with her muscular physique, Yeon-woo quickly became a unique phenomenon in the international bodybuilding world, earning the nickname Muscle Barbie. Beyond personal training, she bravely stepped onto professional competition stages and achieved numerous prestigious titles at major bodybuilding championships. To reach those accomplishments, Yeon-woo endured intense training routines and followed a highly disciplined nutrition plan, demonstrating an unwavering determination and remarkable mental strength. Her perseverance has not only brought her personal success, but has also helped reshape society's perception of beauty for women in strength sports. Today, Ji Yeon-woo is not only an outstanding athlete, but also a major source of inspiration for millions of people around the world, encouraging them to overcome barriers related to gender expectations and appearance in order to confidently build the strongest and best version of themselves. The life journey of Carly Runke, a 25-year-old woman from New Jersey, is an inspiring story of resilience and an unbreakable spirit. Born with Morquio syndrome type A, an extremely rare developmental disorder, Carly stands at approximately 90 centimeters tall, significantly shorter than the average height of most people living with the same condition. However, her small physical stature has never limited the strength of her spirit or her passion for life. Instead of allowing physical challenges or curious looks from society to hold her back, Carly chose to face life with optimism and positive energy. She confidently stepped out into the world and openly shared her personal story, creating a space of empathy and understanding while helping others learn more about her unique medical condition. With her radiant smile and energetic lifestyle, the young woman has confidently challenged narrow beauty standards, embracing and enjoying every precious moment with her family and friends. Carly's life is a powerful reminder that a person's greatest strength is not measured by physical height, but by the courage to embrace differences and the determination to rise proudly and shine in a truly unique way. Do you admire Carly's confidence and strength? Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more inspiring stories. In a world where beauty trends are constantly changing, Alla Perkova, a model from Ukraine, chose a completely different path to celebrate natural beauty in its purest form. Known globally for her image as a real-life, long-haired princess, Alla possesses a breathtakingly long and silky hairstyle that extends beyond her own height. What began as a simple childhood habit, encouraged by her family, eventually became a lifelong commitment as she decided to grow and maintain her natural hair for decades without cutting its length. Caring for such extraordinarily long hair requires remarkable patience and a meticulous routine, from washing and brushing to allowing it to dry naturally in order to avoid damage from heat or harsh chemicals. However, for Alla, it has never been a burden, but rather a meaningful part of her daily life that reflects dedication and perseverance. Instead of following artificial modern beauty trends, she embraced her unique feature and used it to build a successful modeling career, confidently appearing on runways and participating in many creative artistic photo shoots. Alla Perkova's journey is not simply a story about an extraordinary physical feature, but also a powerful message about taking pride in preserving one's natural uniqueness. Through her radiant presence on social media, she has inspired millions of women around the world to appreciate their natural inherited beauty, proving that staying true to one's personal identity is the key to creating timeless appeal and shining in a truly unique way. In her journey to become the version of herself she had always dreamed of, Jessie Bunny underwent a dramatic transformation to completely change her natural appearance. Coming from a quiet rural area in Germany, the young woman chose to leave behind her familiar life in order to pursue her own unique beauty ideals, despite major differences in opinion with her family and society. She went through numerous advanced cosmetic procedures aimed at reshaping both her face and body, transforming herself into a highly symbolic and visually striking figure. Rather than backing down in the face of harsh judgment or curious stares, Jessie chose to openly share her entire transformation journey on social media platforms, strongly asserting her personal freedom to define beauty on her own terms. Her confidence and determination not only attracted international media attention, but also sparked widespread discussions about lifestyle choices and individual autonomy. Although this journey came with many emotional sacrifices in her personal life, Jessie Bunny has remained committed to the path she chose, proudly embracing her current appearance with confidence and positivity. Her story has fueled ongoing debates about the boundaries between personal freedom, beauty standards, and the influence of modern cosmetic trends. To some people, Jessie represents confidence, and the right to live authentically according to one's own desires, while others question the pursuit of idealized appearances in the age of powerful social media influence. Letitia Kai is a multi-talented artist from Côte d'Ivoire who has amazed the art world with her ability to transform her natural hair into breathtaking living sculptures. Her creative journey began with a deep desire to reconnect with her cultural roots and celebrate the natural beauty of African women. Instead of using traditional artistic materials, Letitia chose to work with her thick, natural black hair, combining it with wireframes and remarkable craftsmanship to create powerful symbolic designs. Each of her hair creations is far more than a display of technical skill. It is a bold statement about social issues, women's rights, and self-confidence. From shapes resembling hands and musical instruments to visual messages advocating equality, Letitia has turned her own body into a moving canvas, blurring the boundaries between fashion, art, and activism. Her limitless creativity has carried her name far beyond national borders, earning her numerous international recognitions and making her a major source of inspiration for young people across global social media platforms. Letitia Kai's journey is a brilliant example of turning natural features that were once viewed as aesthetic barriers into a unique artistic advantage. Through her vibrant and energetic imagery, she spreads a message of self-love and encourages individuals to embrace their identity with courage and pride. She is not only an artist, but also an ambassador of creative freedom, proving that when people proudly embrace their roots and individuality, that beauty can shine brightly enough to connect the hearts of millions around the world. Amid the lands of Chhattisgarh, India, 9-year-old Rajeshwari has become the center of an inspiring story about perseverance and hope that never fades. Born with an extremely rare medical condition called ichthyosis hystrix, Rajeshwari's body experiences excessive growth of hardened skin layers, creating rough, stone-like patches that spread across much of her delicate skin. This condition not only presents major cosmetic challenges, but also makes even the simplest daily movements and activities incredibly difficult for the young girl. Yet despite her unique appearance, Rajeshwari continues to hold on to a resilient spirit while being surrounded by the unconditional love of her family. Her story not only spreads a message of medical compassion and understanding, but also stands as a powerful testament to the will to keep fighting for life and the enduring strength of hope in the face of overwhelming adversity. Living with the rare Barber-Say syndrome, 23-year-old Kawana Dandara Tavares de Mello from Sao Paulo once faced harsh social judgment because of her unique appearance. At the time, she was the only person born with this condition in Brazil and only the third known case in the world. Despite this, instead of giving up, she bravely chose to fully embrace and love her natural beauty. Her journey has become a powerful inspiration about resilience, compassion, and appreciating the uniqueness within every individual. What do you think about Kawana's strength and courage? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more inspiring stories. Keira Knightley is not only famous for her captivating acting talent on the big screen, but has also surprised audiences with a strange superpower from her childhood: playing music using her teeth. As unbelievable as it sounds, the actress shocked an entire studio audience when she first revealed this unusual talent on The Graham Norton Show in 2018. During the show's famous Party Piece segment, She confidently claimed that she could create melodies simply by tapping her fingernails against her front teeth. Right afterward, Kira performed "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head" with surprisingly accurate rhythm and melody, leaving the audience laughing and applauding her quirky but entertaining skill. Since that viral moment, Keira Knightley has continued turning her tooth instrument into one of her signature entertainment talents. She later performed several well-known tunes, including Despacito, during an appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon in 2019. However, her most talked-about performance took place in late 2024, when Keira Knightley returned to The Graham Norton Show and performed the song "Believe" right in front of legendary singer Cher. As Keira tapped out each note of the chorus using her teeth, Cher reacted in amazement and exclaimed that she was perfectly on pitch. Keira later revealed that she had learned the unusual skill from a former school friend during a school talent competition, and over time, it became a fun teenage hobby that she genuinely loved. Born with a unique facial structure that affected her ability to breathe, Amina faced a life journey filled with challenges. Despite the difficulties caused by her distinctive appearance, she continued to show remarkable strength and resilience. Instead of retreating in the face of adversity, Amina overcame obstacles with an inspiringly positive spirit. Her story stands as a powerful symbol of perseverance, spreading a meaningful message about compassion and the importance of valuing every human life. Under the bright stage lights, a petite girl standing only about 1.4 meters tall captivates the audience with breathtaking flexibility and skillful archery performed with her feet. That is Lila Woodard, a talented 12-year-old performer from the world's unique children's circus, Le Petit Cirque. Joining the professional troupe at just 9 years old, Lila quickly revealed extraordinary potential and was described by her trainers as a true prodigy. Thanks to her incredible body control and flexibility, she earned the nickname Elastic Lila and proudly took her spectacular performances on tour across the United States. The most remarkable highlight of her artistic journey came when she was invited to perform at the prestigious Nobel Peace Prize concert in Oslo, Norway. Without needing a large physique, her exceptional strength and flexibility allowed her to consistently push beyond physical limits. Lila Woodard's shining path is a vivid reminder that talent knows no age, establishing her as an outstanding young performer and an inspiring figure for countless audiences and young people striving to break their own limits. The life journey of Lakshmi Agarwal is a powerful story of courage and resilience rising from the depths of despair. After experiencing a devastating incident at the age of 15 that severely changed her appearance due to a violent attack, Lakshmi faced some of the darkest periods of her life, both physically and emotionally. However, instead of hiding from society or surrendering to fear, the young woman from India chose to stand strong and transform her personal pain into motivation to advocate for thousands of others facing similar hardships. With extraordinary determination, Lakshmi courageously launched major legal campaigns calling for stricter regulations on dangerous chemicals that could cause severe harm. She also gathered tens of thousands of signatures and submitted petitions to the Supreme Court of India in an effort to push for stronger protections. Her perseverance not only helped change public awareness, but also contributed to creating support networks that gave survivors opportunities to heal, rebuild their confidence, and reconnect with society. The image of Laxmi walking proudly with her unique appearance has become a global symbol of strength, dignity, and compassion. Her tireless efforts have earned her numerous international awards, recognizing her remarkable bravery and advocacy work. Laxmi Agarwal's story stands as a powerful reminder that no hardship can extinguish the light of human dignity, and that even deep wounds can become symbols of courage when faced with an unbreakable spirit. The life journey of Khadija Khatun is a quiet yet powerful story of resilience and the extraordinary strength of family love. Born in India, Khadija lives with a rare congenital condition that causes tissue growth on her face, covering many of her natural facial features. Although she has faced numerous challenges in daily life and does not have a conventional appearance, Khadija has never allowed adversity to take away her inner peace. She has always been surrounded by the unconditional love of her parents, who have cherished her as a priceless gift. Rather than pursuing medical procedures that carried significant risks, Khadija chose to embrace herself fully and find happiness in the simple moments shared with her loved ones. Instead of bitterness or regret, her pure spirit and natural optimism have risen above physical limitations. Khadija Khatun's inspiring story delivers a deeply human message about compassion and acceptance, reminding us that true beauty is not defined by outward appearance, but shines most brightly through the peace, kindness, and strength found within the heart. Born in Italy with a rare congenital condition that left her without arms and with partial differences in her legs, Nadia Lauricella has built an inspiring life story defined by resilience and extraordinary optimism. From her earliest years, Nadia faced countless physical challenges, requiring her to work far harder than most people to accomplish even the simplest daily tasks. What do you think about Nadia Lauricella's extraordinary strength and determination? Leave a comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more inspiring stories. However, instead of allowing adversity to limit her or falling into insecurity, Nadia chose to fully embrace her uniqueness and transform it into a source of strength. Through incredible determination and practice, she trained her feet to completely replace the functions of hands, confidently managing everyday activities such as applying makeup, eating, exercising, and caring for herself with remarkable skill and independence. Recognizing the power of connection through technology, she courageously stepped into the public eye and began sharing her daily life on social media, spreading positivity and authenticity. Her decision not only challenged restrictive beauty standards, but also delivered a powerful message about self-acceptance and confidence. With her radiant energy and ever-present smile, Nadia has inspired millions of followers around the world and become a symbol of empowerment and compassion. Her journey is a powerful reminder that no physical limitation can stop a free spirit from shining, and that true beauty comes from confidence, courage, and the determination to embrace life fully. The life journey of Vida Bernic, a 22-year-old blogger and model from Slovenia, is an inspiring story of resilience in the face of mysterious medical challenges. When Vida was just 8 months old, her parents began noticing that she was developing more slowly than other children her age. After numerous medical examinations, she was initially diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy type 2, a condition that gradually weakens the muscles over time. Vita's health became even more complicated as recurring bouts of pneumonia repeatedly left her exhausted and directly affected her vocal cords. By the age of 21, she had become fully dependent on a breathing support device around the clock to maintain basic life functions. Surprisingly, a major turning point came in 2017 when she underwent testing to qualify for a new treatment. Doctors then discovered that Vita had actually never suffered from spinal muscular atrophy, contrary to the original diagnosis. Since then, the rare illness that continues to weaken her health has remained a medical mystery without a clear diagnosis. Although her physical differences caused her immense insecurity throughout her teenage years, Vita ultimately rose above those struggles and courageously pursued a career in professional modeling with pride. The resilience of this young woman has not only challenged society's narrow beauty standards, but has also inspired countless people, proving that true beauty shines brightest through a courageous heart and a love for life that never surrenders to fate. The life of Chantal Sibir is a deeply heartbreaking yet incredibly courageous story about the fight for human rights in medicine. Once a devoted teacher in France, her life changed dramatically after she developed an extremely rare medical condition that severely altered the structure of her face and caused unbearable pain. Instead of suffering in silence, she bravely stepped into the public eye and shared her deeply personal story with international media. Chantal became the center of an intense legal and ethical debate as she courageously fought for the right to make decisions about her own medical care and sought a peaceful release in order to preserve her dignity. Although her legal requests were not approved at the time, Chantal's powerful journey sparked worldwide awareness and discussion. Her story encouraged communities, medical professionals, and lawmakers to rethink the importance of compassion and the fundamental rights of patients facing devastating and irreversible circumstances. Ayumi Takada from Japan possesses an incredibly unique physical trait: earlobes with an extraordinary natural ability to stretch. After discovering this difference during childhood, she chose not to hide or feel ashamed of it. Instead, she embraced it with optimism and turned it into a fascinating talent. Ayumi confidently amazes the public by using her flexible earlobes to hold everyday objects, such as umbrellas and selfie sticks. Her pride in breaking free from conventional beauty standards has helped her capture media attention while spreading a positive and uplifting energy. Ayumi Takada's journey is a beautiful reminder of the importance of embracing one's body and courageously turning unusual natural traits into a vibrant personal identity filled with confidence and joy. The journey of Rosina Al-Shader, a young woman from Bristol in the United Kingdom, is an inspiring story of courageously breaking traditional beauty standards in order to find self-acceptance. Diagnosed with polycystic ovary syndrome, a condition that caused excessive facial hair growth, Rosina had been removing her facial hair since the age of 13 to fit society's expectations. However, in 2016, she decided to stop shaving as part of a social experiment to observe people's reactions and learn how to peacefully embrace her natural appearance. Although she faced countless curious stares and harsh judgments for having a beard, Rosina Al-Shader remained resilient, optimistic, and unfazed by negative comments. She stayed firm in her decision not to change herself simply to satisfy other people's expectations, choosing instead to focus on fully loving and embracing her natural identity. Rosina's confidence has delivered a deeply powerful message about personal freedom, encouraging others to courageously embrace their differences and shine proudly in their own unique way. After witnessing these extraordinary women and the incredible stories behind their unique appearances, we can all realize one thing. True beauty does not follow a single standard. What makes them unforgettable is not only their rare physical traits, but also their confidence, courage, and strength to live authentically as themselves. Which woman's story impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can continue discovering more amazing stories from around the world. Thank you for watching until the very end, and we'll see you again in Extraordinary Women, where each life tells a story you won't be able to look away from. 12 women, 12 challenging journeys, and 12 shocking truths the world was never prepared to face. They break every conventional norm, make you rethink what you once considered ordinary, and are sure to leave an unforgettable impression on your mind. In this video, we reveal the stories of 12 extraordinary women who have shaken the world. From their remarkable resilience and bold decisions to the way they inspire millions. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss these shocking and inspiring stories. Now, let's begin the journey to discover these incredible women. Jocelyn Wildenstein was born in Switzerland and is widely recognized as a prominent figure in the international elite, known for a life story full of highs and lows and dramatic changes in appearance that have attracted extensive media attention. In her youth, she embraced a free-spirited lifestyle with a passion for art and adventurous sports. Her life entered a new chapter when she married a businessman with a vast fortune in the art and real estate sectors. This marriage introduced Jocelyn to a world of unparalleled luxury, where she frequently appeared at high-profile events and cultivated connections with powerful figures across the globe. However, what made Jocelyn Wildenstein's name exceptionally famous and the subject of wide-ranging discussion is her decades-long journey of transforming her appearance. Driven by a desire to preserve her youth and craft a unique personal style, Jocelyn underwent numerous invasive cosmetic procedures. Over time, her appearance evolved with inspiration drawn from the sharp, powerful features of big cats, creating a surreal and visually striking image that stands completely apart from conventional beauty standards in society. Her high-profile divorce in the late 1990s, which involved one of the largest financial settlements of its time, thrust her further into the spotlight, attracting intense media scrutiny and public debate. Despite the contrasting opinions and harsh judgments about her appearance, Jocelyn Wildenstein consistently displayed remarkable confidence and resilience under public pressure. She never hid away. Instead, she proudly asserted her right to make decisions about her own body and embraced her personal choices with unwavering self-assurance. Her life journey has sparked profound discussions about the boundaries of cosmetic medicine, the power of self-confidence, and how an individual confronts societal judgments. Now, in her later years, she continues to lead an active lifestyle in New York, becoming an emblem of breaking conventional limits and a living testament that a person's true value is shaped by inner conviction, not by the opinions of the outside world. Belle Hutt, a 23-year-old woman from Surrey, has lived a life of remarkable resilience while facing severe narcolepsy. Diagnosed at the age of 17, Belle confronts extremely challenging symptoms every day, including excessive sleepiness, hallucinations, and muscle weakness. While sleep is a natural need and a luxury for many, for her it is something she must spend most of her time trying to avoid. This is because she can involuntarily fall asleep up to 15 times a day. whether sitting at a restaurant with friends or watching a movie on the sofa at home. Belle's condition has had a major impact on her daily life, forcing her to put her university studies on hold and preventing her from taking on full-time work. However, despite these strict limitations, Belle found hope and motivation through two life-changing supports: her work as a personal trainer and the unwavering companionship of her boyfriend, Michael Brokelman. With Michael's love and understanding, combined with her dedication to physical training, Belle has not only learned to adapt to life with narcolepsy, but also inspires others daily with her relentless determination and resilience. Donatella Versace is one of the most powerful and influential fashion designers in the world. Renowned for courageously steering her family's legacy through turbulent times to cement her position at the pinnacle of the fashion industry. Born in Italy, she grew up immersed in art as her prodigious brother, Gianni Versace, began building his own fashion empire. In her youth, Donatella was not only a devoted sister, but also a muse, a sharp-minded advisor, and the creative force behind many of the brand's groundbreaking campaigns. The strong bond between the siblings laid a solid foundation for the brand's spectacular growth over the decades. However, Donatella's life took a dramatic and challenging turn in 1997, following the sudden passing of Gianni. Amid the storm of grief and widespread doubt from industry experts about the brand's future, she courageously stepped into the role of creative director. With unwavering determination and a keen aesthetic sense, Donatella not only preserved the brilliant legacy her brother left behind, but also infused the collections with modernity, confidence, and a bold feminist perspective. She has revolutionized the fusion of high fashion and pop culture, transforming runways into grand cultural spectacles featuring top global celebrities, solidifying the brand's status as an icon of luxury and unique glamour. Beyond her illustrious career, Donatella Versace's personal appearance has also become a subject of public fascination and discussion. Rather than retreating from the spotlight, she confidently embraces her signature platinum hair, bold fashion choices, and radiant tan, affirming her absolute right to self-expression and control over her own body and lifestyle. The life journey of this powerful woman offers a profound lesson in resilience in the face of adversity, relentless creativity, and exceptional leadership. Today, she remains a living icon of the global fashion industry, continuously inspiring millions around the world with confidence, independence, and the drive to reach higher. Jamie Lopez is an inspiring entrepreneur and reality TV star, best known for Supersized Salon. Her life story is one of extraordinary determination, overcoming challenges to create positive impact for her community. Having faced numerous prejudices in the beauty industry due to her plus-size appearance, Jamie turned adversity into motivation. She proudly founded Baby Doll Beauty Couture in Las Vegas, a pioneering beauty space dedicated to plus-size women, where everyone is welcomed, celebrated, and valued. Beyond her business success, Jamie has empowered millions by sharing her honest journey of improving her health and persisting with physical training to regain the ability to walk independently. Her vision was to create a safe and inclusive environment that breaks down barriers and celebrates diverse beauty. Although her journey ended at the age of 37, leaving many in awe and with a sense of loss, her legacy of courage, confidence, and respect for individuality continues to inspire the beauty industry and those who follow her story. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to join us in exploring and experiencing the inspiration of courage, confidence, and respect for individuality. Tara Reid is an American actress whose life journey in Hollywood has been filled with highs and lows, spanning from the fame of her early 20s to the resilient efforts to navigate public scrutiny as she matured. Born in New Jersey, she began her foray into the arts at a very young age through television commercials before officially entering the professional film industry. Her career breakthrough came in 1999 when she starred in the iconic comedy American Pie. Her energetic performances and radiant, charming appearance immediately sparked a wave of admiration from young audiences, establishing Tara Reid as one of the most prominent pop culture icons of the turn of the millennium. The resounding success of her early film projects paved the way for her to appear in numerous major Hollywood films and television productions. However, constantly being in the spotlight also subjected Tara to harsh challenges under the intense scrutiny of the media and public opinion. Changes in her physique or personal life choices were often scrutinized and portrayed negatively across entertainment media. Despite facing difficult periods of social prejudice and harsh judgments about her appearance, Tara Reid never abandoned her passion for film. She quietly cultivated resilience, choosing to confront reality with positivity and self-compassion, protecting the integrity of her inner world. Her resilience is clearly demonstrated through her continued success with the Sharknado film series, a global entertainment phenomenon that attracted millions of viewers. This project not only reinforced Tara Reid's enduring presence in the highly competitive entertainment industry, but also sparked meaningful discussions about the power of self-confidence and the spirit of perseverance in the face of adversity. Now in her middle age, Tara remains active both as an actress and a film producer, while also promoting a healthy and open lifestyle. Her life story serves as a powerful reminder of the value of persistence and the importance of maintaining faith in oneself to navigate the highs, lows, and transformations of life. Jamila Coleman, a 27-year-old from Snellville, Georgia, has shown incredible resilience in her journey with a rare form of lymphedema that caused her leg to swell to 3 feet, about 90 centimeters below the knee. This condition forced Jamila to remain bedridden for nearly 4 years, seeing the world only through her window. Despite facing challenges, including an initial denial of coverage by her insurance, she maintained her faith. Eventually, a successful 12-hour surgery allowed her to remove most of the excess weight from her body, marking a life-changing turning point. After her surgery, Jamila was filled with determination to rebuild her life. She diligently participated in rehabilitation programs, exercised regularly, and worked tirelessly to relearn how to walk, striving to live a full and independent life. Sadly, in July 2025, Jamila passed away due to complications related to her condition. Though her journey came to an end, her unwavering spirit, resilience, and fierce desire to live continue to serve as a powerful inspiration, demonstrating the strength of the human spirit in the face of the most extreme challenges. Ryan, a 26-year-old from Texas, was born with arthrogryposis multiplex congenita, a condition that halts joint development in the arms and legs, causing them to be stuck in place. In Ryan's case, this led to limited mobility in his elbows, fingers, and feet. Despite facing physical limitations and occasional rude comments about his appearance, such as being nicknamed "boomerang arms," he remains incredibly positive. Rather than feeling sad or blaming his circumstances, Ryan embraces his body with pride and has firmly declined any corrective surgery, believing that his differences are an integral part of his unique identity. He lives independently, confidently sharing his life through social media videos to inspire others, and manages all his daily activities on his own. In addition to being a devoted father who considers his young son River his closest friend, Ryan continues to courageously open his heart in search of happiness. He dreams of building a simple, loving home and hopes that through dating, he will find a partner who values and loves him for who he truly is. Rather than being deterred by his physical differences, the story of Daljinder Kaur and Mohinder Singh from Amritsar, India, is a remarkable testament to patience and hope. After 47 years of marriage, their desire to welcome a child remained strong, even as they both entered their 70s. A turning point came in September 2014 when, after resolving a family matter, they decided to pursue medical assistance to fulfill their long-held dream of becoming parents. Their relentless perseverance was rewarded on April 19, 2016, when Daljinder gave birth to a completely healthy baby boy, Arman Singh, without any complications. At such a rare age, she not only set a record as one of the oldest mothers in the world, but also devotedly breastfed her son herself. Their journey of welcoming their first child has served as a powerful inspiration, demonstrating the strength of love, the bonds of family, and that true happiness can arrive at any stage of life. For most people, losing their eyesight is a devastating event. But for Jewel Shuping, a 30-year-old from North Carolina, USA, it was something she longed for. Jewel has body integrity identity disorder, BIID, a rare psychological condition in which otherwise healthy individuals feel that they were meant to live with a disability. Her desire was so strong that from a young age, she sought ways to reduce her own vision, began using a white cane at 18, and mastered Braille by the age of 20. By 2006, she had made the decision to permanently relinquish her sight and rely fully on a white cane for navigation. Having once felt exhausted by hiding her secret due to the stigma surrounding her condition, Jewel now chooses to openly share her personal story. She hopes that her journey will raise awareness about body integrity identity disorder, BIID, and encourage others facing similar challenges to seek professional medical and psychological support with courage. What do you think gives Jewel the strength to face her extraordinary challenge? Share your thoughts, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to explore this inspiring journey with us. Amanda Lepore is recognized as one of the most influential models, performance artists, and fashion icons in international pop culture. Celebrated for a life defined by courage and a bold, unapologetic sense of self. Born in New Jersey, USA, she developed a strong awareness of her personal identity from an early age and nurtured the desire to live authentically. Defying the strict social norms of the time, Amanda bravely embarked on her journey of gender affirmation while still very young. This bold decision not only allowed her to reclaim freedom in her spirit, but also marked the beginning of a vibrant, proud, and artistic life that continues to inspire countless people worldwide. In the 1990s, Amanda Lepore moved to New York City and quickly became a central figure, the heartbeat of the nightlife and the unique underground art scene. Her career soared as she became the muse of legendary photographer David LaChapelle. Amanda's striking image appeared in numerous art projects, major advertising campaigns, and prestigious international fashion magazines. Celebrated for her uniquely captivating appearance and distinctive style. She proactively underwent multiple cosmetic procedures to craft a surreal beauty, drawing inspiration from classic cinematic icons blended with bold, animated style aesthetics, completely challenging conventional standards of beauty. Beyond fashion and modeling, Amanda also achieved success in music and appeared in independent documentary films. She is admired not only for her unique sense of style, but also for her resilient spirit, living openly, confidently, and with kindness. Despite facing criticism and public scrutiny over her appearance, she has always maintained an optimistic attitude, viewing her body as a living work of art that she shapes and owns. Today, Amanda Lepore continues to shine as a glamorous pop culture icon, actively participating in international fashion events and spreading a powerful message about embracing differences, self-respect, and the freedom to live authentically according to one's passions. Byukusenge Alice was born with a rare facial deformity, featuring a complex cleft lip and palate. Although she underwent successful reconstructive surgery on her mouth, doctors were unable to perform medical intervention on her forehead due to life-threatening risks. In an interview, Alice courageously shared the tumultuous journey she has faced. Her appearance has presented countless challenges in daily life and left deep emotional scars, particularly when she lost the young man who loved her deeply because of societal prejudices about her looks. Despite enduring many hardships and facing enormous obstacles, Alice's story stands as a powerful testament to her resilience, strength, and relentless determination to find peace, acceptance, and self-worth in life. From birth, 32-year-old Bernadette has had a distinctive appearance, with dark, wrinkled, and cracked skin. Her family believes this rare condition originated from an incident involving a frog while her mother was pregnant. Despite enduring endless teasing and judgmental stares throughout her childhood, Bernadette never gave up. She persevered to live a full and ordinary life and became the mother of a daughter, Siona, who also inherited the genetic condition. Leaving behind adversity and societal prejudice, Bernadette ultimately found happiness with her German boyfriend, Alex. His genuine love for her entire being created a beautiful story that spreads powerful inspiration about hope, resilience, and the strength to live fully. Susanna faces a significant biological challenge due to a rare congenital condition that causes her mouth to grow unusually large. This condition brings many difficulties and subjects her to judgmental stares from others. Rather than hiding away, this resilient woman chooses to face life with remarkable optimism. Her story of perseverance, adaptation, and dedication to her health serves as a powerful educational example, raising awareness about body diversity and promoting understanding in the community. Susanna's confident presence has become a powerful source of inspiring content, far beyond mere media entertainment. She has transformed her uniqueness into a symbol of self-respect, spreading a humanizing message about the true value of a person. Her journey of overcoming adversity fuels hope and positivity for younger generations, reminding us to embrace our individuality with courage and pride in order to create a meaningful life. Elena Starr is a highly influential social media figure and a 33-year-old mother from Queens, New York. She is renowned for her remarkable body transformations, creating a bold, living doll persona. Her journey is not just about appearance, but a testament to persistence, and determination in expressing herself on her own terms. Over the years, Elena has undergone more than 500 cosmetic procedures, investing around $250,000 to achieve her unique look. To reach her desired appearance, she has completed dozens of major and minor surgeries, including rhinoplasty, lip sculpting, breast augmentation, and contouring of facial features and body shape. Although these choices have sparked controversy, Elena views them as a way to express herself and her confidence. She openly shares her experiences on social media, connecting with a large following by offering beauty tips and explaining the reasons behind her transformations. For Elena, it's not just about appearance, it's a journey of self-affirmation and feeling confident in her own body. Her story highlights the complex beauty standards and the efforts many undertake to align their outward appearance with who they are inside. Despite differing opinions and questions about her choices, Elena has no regrets and consistently encourages others to embrace their individuality. She believes everyone has the right to define beauty on their own terms, inspiring many to gain confidence and live authentically on their own unique journey. Chamise Armstrong, a 35-year-old content creator who embraces a healthy lifestyle, was rushed to the hospital in critical condition due to a delayed allergic reaction to paraphenylenediamine, PPD, hidden in a hair dye product labeled as natural henna. The incident caused her face to swell dramatically, temporarily impaired her vision, and put her at risk of respiratory failure due to airway compression. This terrifying medical emergency serves as a vital lesson for the public about the importance of awareness and caution when it comes to chemical ingredients for personal safety. Demonstrating remarkable resilience, Chamise courageously shared her journey of recovery on social media, spreading positivity and inspiring others to face unexpected challenges with strength and determination. Once self-conscious about his appearance, Shogo Jonouchi turned it into his strength, becoming a YouTuber known for having the world's longest chin. Although he was born completely normal, his chin began to grow longer and more pointed at the age of 5. The only person in his family with this condition, Jonouchi endured teasing and repeated rejections in dating. X-rays revealed an abnormal bone structure, but the exact cause remains unclear. Though some doctors have hypothesized that mewing, the habit of keeping the tongue low in the mouth, might have influenced the jaw's shape as a possible factor. Rather than succumbing to insecurity, Jonouchi embraced the attention his exaggerated features drew, often being compared to stylized characters from manga and anime. This exposure helped him gain massive recognition online. From a shy young boy, he transformed his life, amassing around 750,000 followers across social media platforms. He consistently emphasizes that his uniqueness is his strength. Today, Jonouchi is not only thriving in his online career, but has also launched a hairstyling product line bearing his name, which has been enthusiastically received by his audience. Amanda Ahola, a young woman from Finland, has crafted a captivating life story by choosing to pursue a lifestyle and aesthetic that is uniquely her own. From her teenage years, Amanda harbored a deep passion for the beauty of globally iconic dolls and a desire to transform her natural appearance to match that ideal. For her, this journey was not merely about altering her outward look. It became a path to shaping her personal identity and realizing a long-held dream. To realize her aesthetic ideals, Amanda underwent numerous complex and costly cosmetic procedures, including breast augmentation, rhinoplasty, and facial contouring. Her determination is evident in her willingness to work tirelessly, earning and saving money from multiple sources to personally fund this passionate pursuit. Despite the health risks involved in such body transformations, Amanda has consistently shown courage and perseverance, embracing every challenge to achieve the figure she has long dreamed of. Amanda Ahola's journey opens up many fascinating discussions. She has not only captured international media attention, but also built a large community on social media. Her story raises thought-provoking questions about the concept of personal beauty and the right to autonomy over one's body. What about you? Do you think embracing differences is the key to living a fulfilling life? Be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Despite having the stature of a toddler, Girija Srinivas from Bangalore, India, is actually a 19-year-old young woman. She was born with a congenital underdevelopment condition that caused her limbs to be incompletely formed, leaving her with a height of only about 90 centimeters, 3 feet, and a weight of just 5 kilograms, 11 pounds. Due to these physical limitations, Girija cannot stand or sit up on her own, and all her daily activities rely entirely on the dedicated care of her mother. However, rising above adversity and with tremendous support from her family and friends, Girija has found her passion and purpose through art. She is currently building her own artistic path by creating and selling her paintings, earning a steady monthly income of 8,000 to 10,000 rupees. With unwavering determination, this small-statured young woman nurtures the dream that one day she will achieve remarkable success and become fully financially independent. Becky Holt is renowned as the most tattooed woman in the UK, a title she earned after years dedicated to the art of tattooing. At 36, Becky from Cheshire has covered approximately 95% of her body with tattoos, investing nearly $43,000 to create a distinctive and striking appearance. Her tattoos span numerous areas, including her face, underarms, and other sensitive regions, making her transformation truly remarkable. Before embarking on her tattoo journey, Becky had vibrant red hair and very few tattoos. She recently shared old photos with over 150,000 Instagram followers, vividly showcasing the dramatic before and after change. Despite facing judgmental stares, criticism, and even being mistaken for a gang member because of her bold style, Becky sees her tattoos as a way to express herself and affirm her confidence. She uses her influence to challenge stereotypes and promote body confidence, demonstrating that beauty and identity can be expressed in many forms. Becky has also participated in social experiments confronting biases against tattooed people, highlighting how narrow beauty standards are often unfair and limit personal expression. The world of beauty pageants provided a remarkable opportunity for sisters Ava and Jessa to gain confidence and step out of their comfort zones. From a young age, both Ava, 9, and Jessa, 4, faced significant challenges in expressing themselves, with Jessa even unable to communicate verbally. Ava was born with chondrodysplasia, while her younger sister Jessa has a complex case of spina bifida. Confronted with these obstacles, their parents, Jacqueline and Jason Whipple, decided to introduce their daughters to pageants, hoping it would help them overcome shyness and build self-assurance. The family's persistent support yielded remarkable results, with the sisters participating in a total of 40 different competitions. Not only did they win numerous prestigious crowns, but they also captured the hearts of everyone they met. Most miraculously, These pageants allowed Jessa to speak her first words. The incredible transformation and shining confidence of Ava and Jessa made their parents extremely proud, sending a beautiful message about resilience and the power to overcome adversity. The life journeys of two teenage girls, Lucy Carpenter, 14, and Sammy McComb, 13, from Melbourne, Australia, are a beautiful testament to the power of empathy and genuine friendship. From the moment they were born, their mother instinctively noticed unique features in their appearances. But it took several weeks before they received an official diagnosis of a rare form of albinism. While differences in appearance can bring challenges and surprises, fate had arranged a meaningful connection for these two young girls. The two girls first had the chance to meet when their mothers attended a community support event specifically for families with children affected by albinism. The event not only provided valuable knowledge, but also created a deep connection between the families. Although they lost contact for a short period due to life changes, their special bond eventually brought the girls back together. Since reconnecting, Lucy and Sammy have become inseparable, forming a friendship so close that they cannot imagine being apart. They share every moment together, celebrating the joys of adolescence and fully understanding personal experiences that only someone in a similar situation can truly appreciate. Finding a kindred spirit has allowed both girls to overcome barriers, build self-confidence, and radiate positive energy. This strong friendship has empowered Lucy and Sammy to embrace their unique beauty, enjoy life to the fullest, and become a heartwarming source of inspiration for those around them, demonstrating the magic of deep and lasting connections. And that concludes the emotional journey of these 12 extraordinary women, individuals who dared to be different and changed the way the world views courage, resilience, and determination. Each story is a living testament that true strength comes from within, from belief, willpower, and the ability to overcome any challenge. If you feel inspired or moved by these stories, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next incredible journeys. Share your thoughts in the comments and help spread this positive energy to